he went on and just everything about him was just lovely, and his wife and his 2 kids are great supports to him. And, it was just, it was difficult to move on without him. As the show goes on, but it was great working with him.
I think, I spent a little bit of time with the first series, but then bug it off. But it's a wonderful thing, and it's a rare thing, I think, when you have a lead of a show. And one of the jobs of a lead is not just to be the lead in the story. It's not just that they get the flash camera and everyone goes, "Oh, you're the lead." It's part of the job is to be a captain, is to set a standard for everyone else in the production, and actors and crew and across the board. And sometimes you get people who don't take that job or don't do that job very well. Andy was consummate professional. He would turn up before anyone else on set. He would be more prepared than anyone else on set. He was what he was. He looked amazing. He was a fantastic actor. He was beautiful. His soul was divine. And he established a quality to that show that we all then went, that's what we aim for. That's the quality and the professionalism and just the respect of the job. And I think he's very, very much the reason the show has continued. He established something that we all just went, this is worthwhile. It's valuable. It's not some silly show that's TNA. It's actually worth making something beautiful here.
He captured pretty much everybody's hearts in season 1, and when everything went down, I don't think, if he hadn't done such a great job, and a lot of that was his personality and his spirit coming through and capturing a beautiful character of Spartacus who was complex and honest at the same time, I don't think anybody would wanted to have had a prequel or season 2 if he hadn't done the job that he had done in season 1. So we kind of owe the next couple of years of our livelihoods to Andy.
And his blessing for the show to continue was an enormous part. And Stars are a remarkable network. They're kind of new to this, making shows, but there are a lot of networks that would just go, this is too difficult, it's costing too much money, we can't wait, let's move on. They did everything they could to kind of let him get better, let him get treatment, so the prequel and all that kind of stuff. And when he did give his blessing for the show to go on, it did allow everyone else to do it. And his blessing of Liam taking over, and Liam has done a remarkable job. And I can't imagine the terror of, you filling Andy's shoes. And the great thing is that he hasn't tried to be Andy, and it's a different person. It's totally a different Spartacus, but it moves on, and it's cool.
I had a wonderful time working with Andy. We had a tricky little ball to deal with, both of us, in the first season. So we used to get together on my trailer actually, and like, what's Chris doing with you today? It's like, wow, and then I'm like, wow, Chris is doing this, and we would just have these really great, wonderful chats. He helped me pick. I had to get a gift for a friend of mine who was starting to get into photography, and Andy is one of the most amazing photographers. So he sort of helped me choose. And he was just a normal, amazing father to his kids. Very sweet, like Craig said, welcomed any new actor for that particular episode with welcome arms. There was no ego, there was no I'm the star of the show. It was welcome to our family, have a great time. And it was, it's always really hard, I guess, when you lose someone who was just on the cusp of sort of having his career take off. But he's left behind an amazing legacy, and he's obviously touched so many people with his performance. And I think as an actor, you always strive to have that one job, maybe more than one, but certainly at least one job where you are remembered and you set a bar that, a bar that you couldn't necessarily imagine loving, struggling to get there. And I think he's left behind just an amazing legacy. And obviously has thousands, millions of fans out there who feel the same way.
Mm-hmm. first started watching Spartacus, I didn't really like, when I first saw like commercials, I wasn't really into the whole, Greek, everything like that. Then one night I was bored watching TV, I didn't know what to watch. So I'm like, oh, I'm here to watch Spartacus. Then I saw seeing all this fighting and the blood and everything. That's the one thing that made me want to watch it more, because the one thing I like about TV is like the action and the storyline, not about just the sex and all that. It's mainly the drama and action, and that's what kept me watching it over and over. But luckily, I started watching it when they were showing reruns later the next season. So I'm like, okay, I just gotta watch it next night, watch it tomorrow, and then work off. I have to wait next week. So
It's good to watch it like that. I can't bear waiting a week.
I had one. I know.
Just take it out.
Yeah.
3 in the morning, one more.
He's got allergies.
Yeah, I'm just like 12 o'clock at midnight on Friday nights, and I'll be like watching it over and over again, like making sure I'm trying to make sure that I understood the storyline before I watch the next episode. And I'm really up on all night, trying to be on the computer at the same time, listen to it, and check my TV and stuff like that.
I hate some people that you have questions.
I immediately go behind, so I just go now.
Thank you.
Hey guys, I actually also have a Legends of Secret question, like YouTube for me. I was actually wondering if you guys had any funny backstage stories from Seeker.
Consummate professionals, we're too busy making art. I don't know, I always get kind of confused when there's sort of stories, because basically every day at around 3-ish on set, 3 or 4 on set, because you get there about 4 in the morning, and somewhere in the day everyone's sugar levels just go, it's kind of like, it's everyone knows 3